So I think within my own work in general, the hand is always present. I always joke that I can't use my hands for anything. I can physically film them. So my hand is literally in some of these videos. And so what I really mean by that is the idea of the human hand and the imperfection that comes from that. And I think we also have this idea, not just in government, but in art, the idea of technical perfection. So what is the thing that has been said since the start of modernism? My kid can do that. And honestly not care. And using my skill set or even my lack of skill set and strategies to not be afraid to use that in the work and moving something forward. And that then becoming a tool in my making process to move ideas with a sense of awkwardness. I think awkwardness is really important in my practice as a whole, but also vulnerability. Whether I'm sharing something that's personal of my own experience or creating a door for others to do so and accepting that that is also allowed. I think there's a quote in the video that Reframe says, it's like, vulnerability is a superpower. I thought that was a really interesting, important thing for her to sort of state in that. I also think it's like, well, I agree with what was said on the previous point. It's like, yeah, we don't want one person to be able to disrupt everything as, that's the fantasy of what government is. The reality is government is made of people. And we all do our best in different employments, whatever, to clean up as much as we can around the edges of that, which is important, but also remembering that because there are people are doing that work. There is someone on the other end when you make that phone call. If jobs are being cut and sort of, those are affecting individuals. And so I think for me in this whole set of more recent work is in some ways trying to humanize that or to remind those that there are people on the other side. And at different stages, I have been that person. And other sides, I've been an outsider of that. And though none examples are shown, and I can also be the person picking up the phone in theory and screaming at my local official because of what is or is not being done. And so these are all these sort of things that are going back and forth in the way of me sort of thinking about relationships.